Hello everybody and welcome back to another first look at D.Va, the newest hero, getting ready to be added into the Nexus. Last time we took a look at how strong D.Va could be when disrupting the enemy team, and this time, considering we have a second tank and we are in a map where area denial is absolutely king, we are going to go for that kind of build today. Now to start that off, we're going to try and stay in our mech more often than not because we want to save our explosion for when there's a shrine so that we can keep the enemy team off of that. So I think at level 1 we are going to go for probably pro moves. This means every time we take damage we're going to get passive passive 2% up to 30% for like 2 seconds, something like that. So we're going to try and play fairly safe in the beginning here. Again, we do have a tank, so we don't necessarily have to be the people taking the most damage, but we are going to try and stay in our mech a little more than we did in the last match and soak up a little more damage. Make our way down here, start harassing this Alarak, and that's a dead Alarak. So that went well. I will go ahead and take the bottom lane as I'm honestly pretty decent at soloing, just because of the fact that I have that second health bar I can work with. Ragnaros unfortunately going down in the top lane to the enemy Zeratul. Oh, I want to boop him away from that. Unfortunate. But as long as we can force Medivh to stay up in that bird form, then he is doing basically no good for his team. I don't actually know, can he even soak in bird form? I'm not sure if that's a thing or not. Alright, so with the first, we're going to just boop these guys away. First temple's coming up, we're going to make our way up to the top lane. We're at 39%, so we're not going to have a nuke ready just yet for this. That's alright. Later levels, we're going to go ahead and talent to get that nuke level up just that much faster, so we can always have one ready. So for now, we'll just stick with our team, try and save them from as much damage as we can. And of course, help out with this shrine as well. Enemy is rotating to the top. I don't really think I can do much, unless I guess Tyrande wants to go up, so I'll follow her. I am willing to help with that, or at the very least, I guess we're just gonna soak Dehaka and probably... And D.Va was up here. Is it still D.Va? It is, in fact. Go and get our defense matrix ready here. Oh, that's right. I didn't think about that stunning me. Alright, we are going to have to dip out and hopefully get away just fine here. At level 4, we are going to go for Bring It On, which will just simply increase our charge rate for our self-destruct. The more damage we take, the faster it's going to charge. Again, our goal just being to have that area denial ready sooner rather than later.
But it will return again.
Now, like last time, I am going to try and stay outside of my mech as much as I can. With a Zeratul, it's a little bit harder. I shouldn't say that. I should say stay outside of my mech when I know it's safe, when we're not doing a team fight, because otherwise I want to be in the mech so that I can deny damage from the enemy team here. Hopefully I can save our Arthas by denying a little bit of that damage. And we do have our self-destruct ready, but we're going to go ahead and save that. Oh goodness. We're going to go ahead and save that. Oh, get away from him. Oh dear. This is going to hurt. We're going to save that for the bottom shrine is what I'm trying to get at here. Honestly, just do it. That's fine. At level 7, I think we are going to go for... Well, first I have a kitten I gotta move. Sorry. Oh. She really wants to be a part of things, but she can't be right now. So we're actually going to go for the nuclear option, which increases the time it takes for our nuke to go off, as well as its damage. Now, this seems stupid. It seems real dumb. But why is this good? Because we are going for area denial, so not only does it do more damage, but it stays out charging up for 3 seconds longer. That's 3 more seconds that the enemy team is not going to want to be on that point. So that's the entire goal here. That's where the big change, this build versus the last build. Fortunately, we died in the bottom lane, 2 people going down. which means we are not going to have a good time with this temple. Hopefully we can stall long enough. Go ahead and hop back into our mech here before we engage. Boop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Hello, I'm here. Not going to use it just yet. I'm of course going to try and peel for our team here. Not going to be able to do such a thing though. Alright, we are ready to use the nuke if our team wants to get in here. Oh, hello Zeratul. I see you. Hello. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start capping this. And I'm going to be ready to area deny pretty soon here. In fact, this is probably a pretty decent time to go ahead and just do it. So they just have to stay out of this area for like ever, essentially. I'm going to cap this until I'm essentially going to die. That was dumb. Because then I can just, again, jump right back into my mech, so we can just grab some basically free shots here. And it's time to get back in. Go back and fight with our team, see if we can bump Alarak somewhere here. And there's a kill on the enemy Alarak. Awesome. We need to try and deflect some of this damage. And it's time to run again. Took a lot of damage there, that's alright. Auto attack wherever we can, just to get that cooldown. There's a Zeratul on the point? Someone was just on the point. I'm gonna start doing this, again, just for the auto attack. We are gonna go for the bunny hop this time, one, just to try it out, and two, because we do intend to be spending most of our time in our mech itself. We're gonna go ahead and use it right here. I gotta go. Get out of that. Oh, that freaking VP, he's still dead. He's still dead, right? There he is. You dead. Go ahead and distract some of that damage. You're not going to try and leave, are you? I'm going to push her back, then get back in front of her so I can body block. Ready to dive in, should it be necessary, but it's not going to be. I am honestly just trying to take some damage here. Hopefully just to the point where we can get our ultimate ready for the next one as well. So that went well. We got most of that pretty easily. Ah, she did go for the laser blaster, which means I do have to be careful of her when she's outside of mech form. Gonna let my Arthas know that I'm on the way up. Now, we do need to be taking some damage, because that is how we charge, for the most part. We do charge a little bit over time, but taking damage is the primary way, so we're going to go ahead and hop back in our mech here, and hope that someone starts poking at us. Oh, actually, we're charged up, so we don't have to care. Wonderful. What's this Birdman doing? Are they actually taking this? No, 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 they're just fighting there. Gonna come down to go ahead and soak this middle lane, make sure we're getting all that XP that we can. We are essentially tied with the enemy team for XP at the moment. Now it's worth noting one other thing we could be doing. If we didn't need to do area denial, we could be throwing our nuke in at the buildings. Because it does 50% less damage to buildings, but we're also doing, what was it, 100% extra damage? How much extra damage are we doing? No, 50%. So it would be doing full damage to the buildings. But because this is such an important map to have the area denial on, I think she went for the same thing, didn't she? Good for her. Unless she's just copying me. In which case, stop it. Let's see. We have... I think we're going to go for the extra health again like we did last time. Hello. I see you here. Look at this body block. Beautiful. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and put down our damage reduction here. And we're gonna blow up. See ya, Diva. You dead. Alright, again, I will come down here and I will start capping this temple to get the cooldown reduction, and because I have that free health bar. Looks like Genji is heading for the upper temple. I guess we didn't need the cooldown, did we? Because we used our nuke when we hopped out, so we get a free charge off of that. Trying to keep an eye out for Zeratul. He's the only one who really poses too much of a threat of jumping on me. Gonna have to jump back into mech form pretty soon here. And we'll go ahead and do that now. God, she's so good. I know I've said it 100 times, but God, so good. They are capping the top temple, not a huge deal. I think we got a few of those shots. And of course we got the entirety of the bottom level here. So that does give us a pretty decent talent advantage. They just hit 13 and we are now on 19, on 16. So we are a full talent tier above. I think I am going to go for the increased damage again here, because I want to be able to solo the temples just a little bit better. We do have our bunny hop off cooldown here. So as soon as I cap this, I can go ahead and make our way in. Duh, this is a Medivh over here. I knew these things. I'm gonna go ahead and try and cut off his retreat here. Hello. How are you? Where are you going, Medivh? I'm ready to interrupt you as soon as you try to become a bird. No birding for you. And that's a dead Medivh. Beautiful. We do have a Dahaka up top, but I think we're going to opt to put the pressure on these down here since we do have potential keep pressure here. And honestly, I want to take some damage, in case you guys forgot. Don't want to take that damage, though. That's maybe a little too much. Alright, hit me. Thank you. Go ahead and answer that question there. Honestly, hit me. Just keep hitting me. I need that. I need it. I need that charge. Little more. Little more, please. Oh, I need out the way. I'm sorry, guys. Why won't anyone kill me? Just do it already. Alright, well, I got this. Again, I can solo it pretty damn easy, especially now that we have the extra talent. I did just hear a Dahaka. Oh, they're kind of wiping our team right now. But guess what? I have my ultimate ready. Not my ultimate. I have my... whatchamacallit ready. So I do need to go ahead and keep... okay. Well, unfortunately, I do just have to go now. Not going to be getting away from this one. I didn't really want to use it without my team there. I think that's better worth saving it. Because the whole idea... well, maybe it was worth using it, just to keep him out, give my team time to come back. I'm not really sure. I don't know what the best choice was there. Either way, we are going to lose this temple. Not a huge deal. We are going to hit 20 before them. I do want to look. I'm not sure what the bunny hop one is. Deals 150 more damage if D.Va isn't moving at the moment of impact. So that's going to be something we have to work on. Definitely a skill-based mechanic. What was that for? I'm a little confused on that. I think at level 20, we will be going for the Mecha Fall, which means when we get back in our mech, we can choose a location, like within a radius around us, and the mech will fall there and deal damage, as well as kind of teleporting us towards that target location. A lot of good stuff going on down here. My team doesn't even need me, do they? Absolutely wrecking. Let's go ahead and go do boss. This is a very easy time to do this. Definitely the best choice. I'm gonna go ahead and stand on this side since I'm plenty tanky, so I can kind of scout a little bit for the friendly team here. I think I saw a Dahaka. In which case, like, oh no, it was a D.Va. Alright, I'll take this. That's cool. Not a big deal here. Hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me. We're gonna swoop around her, And then we were going to push her back in, but we got the kill before we needed to. Alright, let's go ahead and pick up our Mecha Fall here. Go ahead and reduce Alarak's damage while we can. Let's boost around him, push him back. Of course, we can go ahead and put some pressure here, and honestly, we might... Yeah, we're gonna do it, actually. We want all this damage. Go and take our mecha back. And let's just push the Hako away from his base. I don't know, does Bunny Hop do a decent amount of damage? Let's just do it anyways, because this is fun. It's super cute. It's stupid, but it's super cute. And just like that, guys, that is going to be a 15-minute game showing the power of area denial with D.Va. So good. So good.
Congratulations.
Ah, I was hoping we'd get it again. I wanted to get all 3 MVPs. That would have been great. Go ahead and give it to him. 51% temple occupation. I love that. She's really good at soloing temples. That we've learned something new about D.Va today. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a rating and a comment down below. Next time, we're going to be trying a tank build D.Va where we're just, our only goal is going to be to reduce as much damage as possible for our friendly team. Not sure how it's going to go. I'm not a tank, as you guys know, but I feel like D.Va is going to be the first character where I have a decent chance to actually become a tank. I feel really confident with her so far. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave that rating down below, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!